everyone, Fiction Ape here. So, Attack on Titan 129 just came out, and I want to give you guys a lot of my overall thoughts on the chapter. We've been waiting for this for about 2 months, and a lot has happened, and I'm just really excited. It's my favorite manga, as a lot of you guys know. So, anyways, let's get right into it. Not gonna be scripting this, just gonna have a few notes here on the computer, but then I'm gonna mostly be talking to you guys, gonna try to make it dynamic, not edit it too much, because I want to put it out on the same day that the chapter came out. Chapter kind of caught me off guard, so it's a bit late at night. Anyways, so just a recap of everything that happened. So the chapter starts off with Daz killed, and it's kind of funny, even though, sorry, it's not funny that he died. It is funny that he died. Daz, for those of you guys who don't know, is one of the very, like, season 1 old recruit guys that just became a meme in, like, the Attack on Titan fandom, because, like, it was God Daz. Daz was the shadowy figure who we actually found out who that was this chapter. Daz is Historia's baby father. Yeah, Daz is just, rest in peace, Daz. You will be missed. So we found out some good information about the rumbling. So the rumbling is stated to be faster than horses, but it's still going to take about 4 days for it to destroy the entire continent. But there's a problem. The Cringe Vengers, as they're being called, the people trying to stop Eren, or the Survey Corps with the alliance with the Marleyans, won't be able to make it in time to save Liberio, because the plane will take half a day just to get ready, which means the Liberio district will be destroyed. Now, why is that important? Well, the Liberio district is the district that Eren and the crew visited in chapter 123, and here's a very important detail that you guys often forget about every single interaction that Eren has had after he kissed Historia's hand at the end of season 3, chapter 90. Basically, Eren from that point on knew how the story would play out completely. He knew the future because of paths. So he saw Grisha's memories in chapter 122. Yeah, I believe it's 122. So he saw his father's memories, and his father saw his future memories, because that's the Attack Titan's power. You can see the memory of future users. No, he didn't time travel, because a lot of people believe that Eren time traveled. That's not exactly what happened. That's not what happened at all. There is no time travel in Attack on Titan. Sorry. Just debunking that, because that annoys me when people say that. But, sorry for going on a tangent. So, basically, Eren, that entire chapter that they were in Liberio, and they had ice cream, they partied with everyone. Everyone was so happy together because they were finally in civilization, and they were going for the democracy route. At that point, they did not think that they were going to have war with the Marleyans. Everyone was so happy with every new thing that they found out, except for Eren, who couldn't crack a single smile. Now, he was trying to fight fate a little bit, because he saw everything that was going to happen in the future, but he was still trying to go for the diplomacy route. But he was basically around all these people that he knew he would genocide. So that kind of makes the chapter a little bit darker, that he's around all these people that he will kill in the future. These people that are giving him food, these people that he's around, like this little boy that Levi saved, like everything. That's just adds on to why Eren seems to be so empty in in the manga, post time skip, because he just cannot cope with the fact of everything that he's gonna do. Like, the guy must be extremely depressed, because it's pretty clear, at least to me, that Eren wouldn't choose the genocide route if he had another choice. But he doesn't at this point. And I'm not trying to justify genocide, but it's just as Eren spoke to Hanji in the prison, please tell me another way to save my people. And, like, no one was able to give him any way. They tried diplomacy, it failed, and he's doing what he believes he has to do to save his people. It's kill or be killed. Not trying to justify his actions, but it is what it is. Eren does have some type of logical reasoning behind what he's doing, and he's depressed for a reason, though a lot of people seem to misguide what Eren's depression is. They're like, oh, Eren became edgy for no reason in the post-time skip. No, you guys aren't paying attention at all. So the thing, sorry, again, I know it's a chapter review, but I just wanted to go on this short tangent because it's something important and trying to make this be fluid. The important thing is that Eren, for the most part in post-time skip, was pretending to be this new person, because he wanted to push people away so that he could do his plan without being, like, in the chance of hurting the people he loves. So that's why he told Mikasa to fuck off, that she's a slave, and he beat the shit out of Armin. He doesn't actually mean it, for those of you who don't pay any attention to the manga, and then it'll go be like, oh, Eren became edgy for no reason. He said he hate me. He doesn't. He doesn't hate any of them. If you pay attention, you can tell that they're still the most important people in the world to him. And that's why even surrounded by them when they're all having fun, he can't even crack a smile. The dude's massively depressed and probably feeling guilty about the things that he has to do to bring about the survival of everyone he loves. So, now that we left from Liberio, the Alliance has to go to Odiha, which is a city in the south of Marley that won't be affected by the rumbling so soon. And basically why they're going that is so that they can have half a day to prepare the plane to go stop Eren. But here is the problem. They need to bring this plane on a boat, and they're being shot at by a bunch of Jaegerists. So as the Jaegerists are trying to kill them, there's a big fight with Annie and Reiner, which is actually pretty awesome. It's gonna look amazing when it's edited. Not edited, animated. The reinforcements are coming and they think that they're about to lose, but the reinforcements is coming in a train and they're destroyed suddenly, which seems like it's an ass pull for the people who again don't pay attention, but I'll explain why it's been foreshadowed and why it's not bad. I mean, obviously for people who pay attention, you know that most of the things in Attack on Titan are not bad. They're foreshadowed, they're coherent. You just pay more attention, young man, before going and be like, oh, Attack on Titan, you guys say it's so amazing, but it's trash. There's so much plot armor. I don't know what that was. Sorry. Anyways, so we get the reveal finally of Falco's Jaw Titan. It's been almost a year since he inherited it, I believe, but it was pretty cool. A friend of mine pointed it out. It does look like a bird, which is, again, foreshadowing. Yeah, it is foreshadowing. I mean, it's not foreshadowing, but it fits thematically with Falco's whole thing. The first thing we see when he's introduced in chapter 91 is him looking at the sky, seeing birds, yearning for freedom, and that's kind of like what the new generation of Falco and Gabby, I suppose, are kind of going for. It's also Eren's thing, but I suppose it's him breaking free in a sense. I don't know, I'm trying to be deep, but it's not working. Yeah, and then later in the fight, speaking of Gabby, 3 for 3, she does not miss any shots, but I'm gonna have to agree with my friend that told me that she probably didn't kill Flock. So Flock got shot out of the air, but as a friend of mine told me, and I agree, Isayama makes it pretty clear when a character's dead, and for Flock to just be shot at the side and then fall in the water instantly without any body for us to be sure just makes me think that he survived in the water, and he's probably gonna like jump on the boat or something, and he's gonna appear like 2 or 3 chapters from now. Everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck? But yeah, I'm pretty sure Flock's alive. But Gabby is the quickscope queen. I don't want to hear it. You guys can't quickscope like her. She's only 12 and she's... Anyways, so basically Magath, Theo Magath stays behind, and Theo Magath is the current head of the military and head of Marley, so he's a big deal despite a lot of people not paying attention a lot to who he is. He stays behind and he meets up with the Shadow Man, who was in fact Keith Shadis. Now, for those of you who don't remember who Keith Shadis was, he was the person who trained Eren, Reiner, Annie, John, etc., everyone back when they were entering the Survey Corps, and he was also Grisha's first friend when he first came to the walls. Yeah, he destroys the train because he sees Annie running away when he's looking out the window a few chapters ago, and he's just motivated and filled with determination because he realizes what they're all doing. Even though Annie had been the female Titan in the past and destroyed a bunch of things, he realized that they were having an alliance and trying to save the world, so he got motivated to go and help them, which was really nice. I thought that was a good way to send off his character, because him and Theo Magath died to destroy a ship. They had a really wholesome moment before dying, but they had to explode themselves in order to destroy a Marleyan ship that was about to go and chase after our heroes. Our heroes. There's no heroes in Attack on Titan. They're just different points of view. Anyways, now, a lot of people don't realize this, but this is huge. Theo Magath dying means that the probability for a peaceful ending has just decreased a lot. And here's why. I don't know if you guys remember way back in chapter 99, I believe, or 100. Willie Tybur was the next head of Marley, and he just decided that for the plan to work for them to win against Eldia, he was going to sacrifice himself and let Eren kill him, but he was also going to let Eren kill a bunch of the higher ups in Marley so that Theo McGaff could be in power. Now, Theo McGaff is a good guy. Despite him being Marleyan, and not Eldian at all, he feels bad for the Eldian children. He cares for them deeply, and he finally was the one who understood that this beef between Eldia and Marley is just pointless. And I was under the impression that if Isayama decided to go for the peaceful route where both nations would coexist, that McGaff would be in power and he would just vouch for the people that helped save the world. But McGaff is dead, so there's no one in power, in a position of power, who is Marleyan that can vouch for them. Everyone who stayed alive with them, besides Yelena, who is a traitor to Marley, is dead. So I really don't have any idea how this manga will end besides Eren actually wiping them. I don't know. This is why I love Attack on Titan. I honestly can't see where it's going next. And so here's the problem. Also, another problem with the peace ending. They're going to try and convince Eren. The probability of them killing Eren is like negative for a lot of people who think Eren will be killed. Because they don't have a Titan syringe, as far as I'm aware, to transform someone into a Titan. So no one's gonna eat Eren, which means Eren sees his plan out through the end. Because if you guys remember back in the flashbacks of Grisha, chapter 122, Eren sees the future of how his plan ends, and he talks that scenery, that beautiful scenery, and Grisha is terrified and telling Zeke to please stop Eren. Now, if it was a peaceful ending, and if it was Eren getting killed, Grisha would not be terrified and be asking Zeke to please stop Eren. That just wouldn't happen. That doesn't make any sense narratively. Why would he be so terrified of Eren dying? I mean, if it's so bad, it's okay. Eren will die, and Grisha's okay with that because he's asking Zeke to stop him. Eren is just this, like, he's a monster right now, but he has to be a monster. He's the monster that the world made him turn into. And yeah, overall, this was a fantastic chapter. A lot of action, a lot of emotional build-up. There wasn't that much progression with the Rumbling storyline, though next chapter 100% there is going to be, because they're going to be getting on the ship to go after Eren. And wow, I was just blown out of the water again. This chapter was fantastic. Love me some Attack on Titan. I cannot believe that it's about to end, but as someone once said, all great things must come to an end. Anyways, that was about it for the review of the chapter. I'm gonna try to master the art of reviewing chapters. I'm gonna try to put one out every next Attack on Titan chapter until it ends, so it's probably gonna be like 5 or 6 more of these videos. 2 days from now, I'm gonna be doing a Shonen Jump review. I'm gonna review all the new gens, but I'm gonna talk less about each chapter so that we can do it all in one video. So make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the share button, comment, please. Trying to grow the page. Anyways, love you guys. Have a great day, great night. Stay blessed. Black Lives Matter. I just wanted to throw my support there for you guys. I'm gonna put a few links on the description. Sorry that I said it so abruptly. I was planning to talk about it, but unscripted. Basically, I wanted to tell you guys that even if you don't have money, even if you don't live in the States right now, the stuff that's happening is just deplorable. So I'm gonna leave some links in the description below to donate, sign petitions, any way that you guys can help. Honestly, if I'm gonna lose a subscriber over this, big deal. I mean, honestly. Anyways, guys, that's about it for the video. Love you guys. Thank you very much. Have a great night. See you all. Stay safe. Fictionape out the gate. When I look at you,